I was at the supermarket just 3 days ago, and there was this lovely woman with her daughter, such an adorable girl. I would place her about 4 or 5 years old. The girl was so energetic. She ran into the supermarket, went everywhere around the aisle. Mommy this, mommy that, mommy that. And the mother was being like, mommy, why is this? Why are you this one for yourself? Not me. And the people, why you do it? How are you? I was surprised is that in the supermarket. Let's not talk about those that are found in the market. Yes, children in the market, 5-year-olds. One in the market recently told me, "Mommy, this pants you are wearing." Can you imagine it? A 5-year-old say, "Mom, this pants you are wearing, I don't like this one. Wear the other one." Children can be nosy. How do you manage them? How do you tell your child, son or daughter, what to do and how to do it? Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. And those of you who are fathers, you have to pay very close attention, because apparently it's the women that seem to have the better answers on the subject matter. My name is Jude. This is where Port Harcourt has its best conversation. Hello, Port Harcourt. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 08179230007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH is our Facebook page. I'd like for you to join us this morning. And when you call in, as always, please do well to turn down the volume of your radio set. Please do well to turn down the volume of your radio set. It's interesting to note that our children, yes, are our gifts, are everything to us. But here in Port Harcourt, I'm curious, how are parents, yes, you listening, how are you managing with your nosy children? Your child that seems to put his or her nose in every conversation, finds a way to ask you 1,000,000,001 questions. How are you coping this morning? I'd like to find out this morning. Now, I remember in school, just if I take a call, I have to say this. I remember when I was back in university, my friends' cousins, they were little girls. They were very small. I could carry both of them, at the same time. And so one day, I went out to see a girl that I had fancied, all right? And the girl followed me. The little girl followed me. And we got into that apartment, self-contained there. And then she saw teddy bears, and she loved them. She hugged them. She played. She was so excitable. And it was a good laugh. Now, fast forward a few weeks later, I went to see another girl. Now, my friend carried this cousin along, the same small girl. The girl walks in and says, "Uncle Jude, this is not at your girl's house that we went to see." Oh, Sanobla, Lawo, this speaking will not kill somebody. I was like, what? The other girl was like, what? Where? Who? How? Said, no, that one that they used to play teddy bear with. I was like, oh my God, shut up, please, shut up. But then I wasn't a parent, still not a parent yet. But the child was only acting out on her curiosity. How are you managing the curiosity of your son and your daughter this morning? It might seem like something that you shouldn't pay attention to, but at least from what I've seen in the market, supermarket and in the market, it's a big concern, because apparently some parents cannot manage that particular scenario. 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230007, and then female caller line is 08179230009. WhatsApp and Telegram 0809-030-6416. Hello, Port Harcourt, 90.3. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. This is Jude on the line.
Welcome, JD. Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, concerning these nosy kids, the way you like mine, two of them, I try to become as much as I can, and the ones I have answers to, questions I have answers to, I give them the answers. The ones that might be weird or whatever, I just tell them that is how God did it.
That sounds
Imagine one of my daughter, she's a little bit dark in complexion like myself. My wife is light in complexion. One day she asked me, Daddy, why am I dark like you? And my son, his brother, why is he light as mommy? I was just like, I said, well, that's the way God created us. But some of them, they can be so, even when you are busy, have something important doing, they just keep asking the questions. Asking questions from nowhere. So I just try to become and answer them.
JD, have you ever had any of your children now put you in an embarrassing situation, like the child I saw in the market that said, Mommy, this is your pants, I don't like it?
No, that's what has happened to me before.
That's a question. Have you ever thought about that? Look, this my son or my daughter may just put me in a not because the child wants to embarrass you, but like we said, they are nosy children.
Sure. Because like was it yesterday 2 days ago, I due to my bad head, I had to have a very low skin cut. So when the teacher in school was not like, Daddy, why did you bad this record? And my son was like, hey, I've told him not to be bad in this kind of answer. It does not fit him. I was like, what kind of problem is this?
Oh, wow.
So it's interesting anyway how they are growing, and I just feel that this generation, somehow, it is just inbuilt, or let me say inborn. It's just natural with them.
Yeah, we know it's natural, but how you manage it? Thank you very much, JD. Hello, Port Harcourt, 2023. Good morning.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, this is my topic. You see, there is I have 3 boys. They have their question to ask, and they have their plan. You know, they know their flow group when they know that they are going far. Because, you know, if we the parents, as we are bringing the children up, we don't try to tell them that this is not good. They go and do it outside and do a blow to you, the parents. So that baby in the supermarket or in the market, you understand?
Yeah.
I feel the parents over maybe give the baby too much chance, you know. Maybe in the house, maybe display such attitude.
Yeah.
We have to take it like that. So the child still stay outside, it's a normal thing. There's some things with the parents have to do. Like when I go for work and I come back, my last boy, he wants to remove my glove, you know. Sometimes, Daddy, what is this? I will tell him, Daddy, where are you going to? I will say, no, but there's a limit to that. There's a limit because if you feel maybe it's a good way to bring up a child, I think in the other way again, you are making it wrong. You are making it wrong because that child is doing anything that he saw you doing in the house. You take it to the outside, and you know maybe ask somebody like you said that girl. Like the way you play with them and say, no, and then above their limit.
Yeah.
So that if you feel like they should do it, they'll go and do it outside. I will do that. You know,
your children, yeah.
You know, so it's a two-way thing. Yes, it's good at bringing up well, but that to be asking things to notice. So it's good again, you tell them that this is your blood group, this is your water level. Don't go above this one. You know, so they will sit up. They will not know that they cannot even try to ask somebody that kind of question answer because their parents and the house have already told them it's not good. So if you leave them, when you go to somebody and say, they also after you, I go to birthday party, then go talk what you do.
Yeah, that's the possibility. Once again, I couldn't help but laugh, and I really apologize to the lady at the market that day. But, you know, I couldn't help but laugh at the scenario when the boy says, Mommy, I don't like this pants you're wearing. The boy just blurted it out. Like, just poof. Just, Whew, boy. Okay. So how are you managing right now with your child? Those of you who have children, or those of you who have older children, when they were much younger, we're talking about nosy children in particular. How did you manage that particular child or those children? All right, this one here is from James. James sent me a message. He said, Jude, children will do and undo. What children cannot do does not exist. But you are right. There are lots of people in Port Harcourt here who cannot, as it were, address their children appropriately. Children are naturally curious, Jude, and so it is in their nature to ask questions, and sometimes even at strangers. You must be able to teach the child when to speak, how to speak, but not to tell the child not to speak. Okay. Well, thank you very much, James. Not tell the child not to speak. Tell them when to speak, how to speak, but don't teach them not to speak. Okay. So telling the child when to speak and how to speak is very important in managing nosy children. All right, Trust Cletus says, Jude, children are very curious and nosy. I was playing with a child some days ago because I have a bald head. He asked, Uncle, why did you barb your hair like this? I tried to tell him that that's how my hair is. He never agreed. For me, children are very curious and they need answers, and they need to be answered because they are innocent, and what we tell them will help them to develop. All right, thank you very much, Cletus. Each time my son sees a lovely car, he will ask me to buy it, and when I tell him I can't afford it, he will ask how much. I will say 60 million. He will say, but you have ATM card now, just slot it. So just slot your car inside the ATM and press 60 and the cash will come out and we'll buy the car. Wow. I would like to meet your son. All right, thank you very much for that message. All right. Okay, Adriel here says, good morning. A lot of parents are struggling with their children because we live in a time when information is abound. Whether they are watching TV or gisting with other children, they are being passed on with information. How Port Harcourt children are managing, I don't know. It's not the same in the curious things God knows. They have to manage everywhere. Yes, maybe this last home permanently. In Port Harcourt River State, you have television, radio, like some are listening to on internet, as opposed to those who are in the rural areas who may not have the kind of information that we have or we are disseminating. Well, more as with very quick.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info. We'll be back.
We connect you to the world. We connect you to the vicinity. We are Nigeria Info.
Listen to me, I said this is a real situation and the government has to do something about it. You're trying to insinuate all these people looting Nigeria's money?
This is Nigeria Info, in the heart of Nigeria. 92.3. We are Nigeria Info.
Hello, Jude. Good morning. I have a very nosy son. Whenever I go out, he's trying to get into the car with me. Whenever someone comes to visit, he's sitting down beside me. If my wife decides to go to the bathroom, he tries to get into the bathroom. We're having our hands full. We're trying to tell him what to do and when to do. I don't know if it's because he is so dependent on us. We do our best not to do things in front of him, particularly things that he may not understand. But he's always trying to listen. He's always trying to stay with us. Adams in Port Harcourt. Well, How are you managing your nosy child? If you have a child anywhere from, I don't know, about 4 to maybe 8 years old, please, you are more than welcome to join us in that conversation. And if by chance your children are grown and you have a lot of experience with dealing with, in quote, nosy children who like to put their find out everything, what we call a feferity, they just want to know everything, want to be around. How do you manage them? I shared a story earlier on, if you just joined us, of a child at the market. I can place that child no more than 5 or 6 years old, who just blurted out, "Mommy, I don't like this pants you are wearing." Safe to say, the mother was not leaping in joy. 017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0007, and then the female caller line is 017-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809. Hey, look about this charge. 0809-030-641. I have to apologize. I just gotta see a video of a child pouring milk on the floor. Oh, children. I think I have to agree with that message I came in. So what children cannot do does not exist. All right, so let's get to the phone lines. Let's join you and get to hear from you this morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
My name is Mazi Andy from Aba.
Welcome, Mazi.
Thank you, my brother. This discussion is very, very important because it is right for our parents. Our parents, if you can be able to give attention to your child, when it is as from that kind 6 months, getting to 1 year, like a movie child, you must have an handkerchief always close to you. You understand? You must have hanky close to you as long as you are taking care of that child. To enable you to maintain his or her will always clean. If it is for question, when a child is up to a year, you have started thinking of how to talk, learning how to talk. That's why that some children learn how to talk within the age of 8 months and the 1 year. Based on the partners of the child. But the parent is the only one that can direct the child the way it should go. If you want to always look for that based on maybe something. It's great for you as a parent. Because if you are taking care of the face of that child, nobody will ever notice that if either kata or anything can cause it for that child.
Okay. All right.
But you need the attention of an adult always. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. The child needs attention from an adult every single time. All right, well, I totally agree with that. Someone says, my son asked me to buy me a house. All right, we'll get to the news right now, and I'm going to ask Andrew this question as well. 91.3 Nigeria Info.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline News.
Hello, good morning. I am Ifeemi Andrew. World marks Youth Day. Court orders Shell to pay Ogoni people 45.9 billion naira fine. Federal Executive Council approves tolls for federal roads and bridges. State school in Umuebulu, Echie, among schools in Rivers State where pupils sit on bare floor to learn. Rivers State Universal Basic Education Board to look into state of schools. On the foreign scene, Germany fears thousands got saline, not vaccine, from nurse. In business, cryptocurrency heist hacker returns $260 million in funds. In entertainment, Nigerian rapper Ladipo welcomes baby with his partner. In sports, Chelsea beat Villarreal 6-5 in penalty shootout to lift UEFA Super Cup for second time. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Good morning.
You want to know more about Nigeria? Tune in to Nigeria Info.
To thrive in a fast-changing world.
Tune in to 92.3 Nigeria Info for the best of news, talk and sports 24/7.
Welcome back. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Wherever you are this morning, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Now, just before our bus will get to its destination, which is about 20 minutes from now, just a little question we're asking about Port Harcourt residents this morning, particularly those of us who have children. Oh, I say us, but because I'm looking forward to having children. But anyway, those of you who have children. So how do you manage, how are you handling a nosy child? Now, I've received about 2 or 3 messages now stating that when they go to the village, you don't see children who act in the ways that they do, or the ways children do here in Port Harcourt. And like I made mention, a child in the market, literally called out its mother, over an underwear that child didn't like. So how are you managing your nosy child, your nosy son or your nosy daughter? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, and then the female caller line is 0817-923-0009. Hello, Port Harcourt. Samson, how are you doing this morning?
Hello, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, Samson.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Mr. Jude, these children sometimes they are so funny. Could you imagine that my son was telling me, Roger?
What's that?
He said the mom was saying that when they were traveling, that the policeman stopped their vehicle and was telling the driver should Roger him, that should give him.
Okay.
And my son learned that thing, and each time I put it for him, he will tell me, Daddy Roger.
Your son will have you tried to correct your son?
Sir, I'm trying to do it. I was telling him that no, not so. Shouldn't do that. And the mom said he heard policeman saying, boy less than 4 years old.
It's problem.
So they are so funny, and we should mind the way we do some certain things.
Okay.
On their front.
All right, thank you very much, Samson. Wow, you should do more than try, because you don't want that child to grow up with that mentality that whenever he gets to see a policeman, he has to include Roger, and whenever he gets to see you, he has to Roger as well. All right, a 6-year-old asked me when I'm going to get married. Oh, Lauru, what's good? Whoa. Wait, I can't even make this up. A 6-year-old asked me when am I going to get married, that in case I haven't found one, that she will help me get one. I laughed. When I told her mom, the mom was like, these children will not put her in trouble. Jude, can you imagine that? Charity from Port Harcourt. I am shocked. A 6-year-old. Hey. This problem, these Port Harcourt children, dude. Say, hello, Jude. Nowadays, these little children are grandpas and grandmas doing the impossible and doing it weirdly. Charles from Yenegua. Yes, once again, we have to state this, that their curiosity levels are expected at that age. You see, childhood comes with character traits that form the behavioral patterns of children. Now, one of such traits is the tendency of children to be, in quotes, annoyingly inquisitive. seeking information on things that that may be considered irrelevant or beyond their knowledge base at that stage. But that's why you as the parent, you as the guardian, you have a responsibility to that child or to those children. And the question is, are we doing that in River State? Are we paying enough attention, giving them the appropriate information? Let's get to hear from you this morning. Paul is on the line. Good morning, Paul. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yes, Jude.
Good morning.
I like the way you pronounce your name. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
There is one sticking thing that I want to mention to you. I'm sorry, it may not be particular about the present topic. The manhole in Port Harcourt, these manholes on our roads, are swallowing a lot of people. People are missing every day. Because these barrel pushers, at night when people go to bed to sleep, that's the time they start their own work. Even during lockdown.
Yeah, Paul.
If you check our road, all the manholes are open. They have removed those iron on top of it, and people are falling in it during rainfall. People are missing. Children are missing.
Paul.
And so it's not part of the present topic, but
once again, Paul, it's a complaint a lot of people have made, and the government said they are on it. It's not just here in Port Harcourt, it's in Lagos, it's in Abuja, everywhere. A lot of people are complaining about the missing manhole covers and how it is predisposing everybody, not just children, into those sewers. Because along Ada George, for example, those things are at least 5 feet deep, at the very least. Those drainages at least 5 feet deep. So you could actually fall in. It's a call for concern. I totally understand and I appreciate that particular call. Thank you very much, Paul, for bringing it up yet again. So yes, people are concerned. We have people all over actually worried about the safety of their children and themselves as well. The son that said Roger to daddy is going to be a brilliant Nigerian police officer. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Jude, good morning. I was stunned when I wanted to use the toilet. My son looked at his younger sister and laughed. Daddy, you two use the toilet, and they laughed at me. I thought to myself that, am I not a human being? My son thinks it's only babies who poos. Wow. Okay, all right. So they're obviously watching you, did not see you get in the toilet before. All right. Well noted. Hello, Jude. My first son, Golden Light, turned 6 today. Happy birthday to him. I'm thinking how his inquisitiveness will be from today. That's from Levi. All right, so happy birthday to you, Golden Light. Try not to be too mischievous around your dad now, will you? All right, thank you very much. All right, hello, Jude. These complaints about the manhole covers, people fall into them, should be backed up with evidence before accusing hard-working wheelbarrow pushers. That's from B.O.B. Well, there is some evidence, B.O.B. I remember during the lockdown, we had people, I think even in the evening, one of those nights I was working, someone did make me say, oh yeah, I can see someone after the curfew was lifted, by the way, that, hey, these people are actually moving them out early in the mornings as well. There are even pictures. But I agree with you, B.O.B. It's not all of them. All right, it's not all of them. I think as more word is being spread, and I think also the government needs to make maybe a formal declaration or something, but something needs to be done. All right, let's get here. Okay, all right. Oh, this is about a previous conversation that we had. All right. Mercy here says, hello Jude, good morning to you. One of the ways I try to curtail my daughter's excesses is giving her timeouts. If I think she shouldn't learn or she shouldn't hear what I'm saying, I ask her to go to their room. Many parents these days don't do that. They let their sons or their daughters sit down with them, listen to adults' conversations, and then act surprised when the child is asking funny questions. The child only says what he is processing. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. So, thank you very much, madam, for that message. So, I think she does have a point. Are you allowing your son or your daughter, let's say it's about 8 or 10 years old or less than, are you allowing that child to be privy to conversations that he or she should not be? And whilst we're on the subject matter, it also boils down also to the parents when they're arguing. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's also appropriate to let your children see you, fight with your wife, fight with your husband, have arguments, or even worse, hit them. They're bound to ask questions. They're bound to make comments, to their teachers and to other people in public. But yes, I agree with this. I don't know if you do too, that when you have guests over, you should send your children out of the room. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, Jude. Good day.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Yeah, concerning how children ask questions, I just feel they should always be corrected whenever they ask questions that we feel is not appropriate. It doesn't matter how embarrassing it sounds and weird, because they will never get tired of asking questions, and we, the parents, should always be ready to answer them to the best of our knowledge.
Okay, have you ever had a child? I'm sorry, do you have a child or do you have children?
Yes, I do. I have 4 boys, and
wow.
The first boy kept calling honey.
Yeah.
Honey. Even when we go outside, he'll be like,
honey? Calling who, honey?
Honey, dad or mom, me or my husband, because that's what he hears around the house, honey. So we have to, tell him why he cannot use that, He will be like, why? We say, no, you can't use that because we call dad honey. I call, he calls me honey because we are couples, and that's what we've chosen to call ourselves, But for now, you should use mom and dad, okay? So after some time, he got used to it and he stopped using it.
How old was he when he was calling you?
He was like 2 plus. And sometimes it really sounds very embarrassing. You just be somewhere and maybe he wants something, you just hear honey. And you be trying to give him time. Children, he will not just. So we kept correcting and correcting and correcting. After some time, he stopped. So we should always be ready to correct, because to be sincere, they will never be tired of asking questions. So we should always be ready with the parents.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that with
us.
This
Mrs. Rosemary Wan is from Port Harcourt.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to hear from you this morning. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to hear that. I did not expect to hear that. All right, this is from Datubo. Datubo says, hi, Jude, good morning. Children these days naturally will be inquisitive, more so when you have technology all over the place. But you have asked the right questions. What are Port Harcourt people doing about their children? Do they monitor what they watch, what they listen to? Children ask these questions because they are only exposed to the immediate information in their environment. Many Port Harcourt parents are not paying attention, Jude. I say this for a fact. Really? Hello, Port Harcourt, 91.3, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, please.
Good morning, indeed.
Welcome.
This is Atawadi calling from Monet.
It's a pleasure to hear from you this morning. Go on, please.
I want to ask.
Yes.
Is it at a place people who are listening should contribute to every app? Is it at a place to correct a child or one child with little, what do you call it, Dr. Do-Good? You have talked to him, you corrected him in several ways, nicely as a father, you corrected him, yes, you stubborn, the consistent. Is it at a place to use a Dr. Do-Good?
Are you talking about a corporal punishment like flogging or something?
Yes, a little something like that, just to let him, to bring him into life.
Okay. How old is the child?
let's say from 3, 4, 5 years.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, let's throw it open. Let's see what parents out there think. You know, when the child is having a bit of a tantrum or a fit. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Welcome.
My name is Badar.
Welcome.
You know the children these days.
Okay. Sorry about. Okay, so I just received a message here. Tony is saying that the first caller, the elect caller, was right about the manholes. I've fallen into it and with one leg and still treating till today. Oh, the person sent the picture of a scan. Looks like an X-ray of a broken limb. Oh, so sorry about that. Yes, nobody's disapproving or saying that what Paul made mention of is false or is not appropriate. No, that's not it. I did make mention that yes, it is true. There are manhole covers being moved across the state and indeed the federation. However, what the other message was stating was like we shouldn't lump everybody. There's a lot of information out. Not everybody carries things out. Some are, yes, and they should be prosecuted. Hello, Port Harcourt, 91.3. Good morning.
Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Hello, Abba, because I'm Mazi Andy from calling from Abba.
Welcome. How are you doing? Good morning.
I'm okay.
Welcome.
My brother, somebody asked a very intelligent question, and that is a touch. Just a minute.
Yes, please.
So, the man said, why not add Mr. Jogo, which is electrical, when you want your child to be fast in learning? That must not safer from you. Because some children, the only thing you can use to call their attention is curve.
Is that the only thing?
And without that, that's why some people say that they spoil the curve and they spoil the child. You cannot equate the child in that curve. It is impossible. If you are trying to pamper the child, the child will get a place no longer control the child. So it is more discipline. It will help us. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So there's some discipline, but no. With this, does discipline have to be with a cane? You know, must it always be with a cane? Must it always be with a stick or something? Anyway, you know the conversation globally about corporal punishment and if parents should flog is still ongoing. All right. Okay. Now, this one says, hello, Jude. As for punishing a 3 or 4-year-old, there is no reason to use more than 2 fingers to hit the child's palm. If you must use a cane, for me, slippers, it is to scare, not to hit. Okay. To scare, not to hit the child. Good morning, Jude. This is Eshet here. A child of 6 years old happened to be... happened to be with my friend's boss and asked my friend, in the next 10 years, how is he going to see himself? A child of 6 asked an adult, how he's going to see himself in 10 years? Hey. What children cannot do really does not exist. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning. Welcome, please.
I'm Simeon. I'm calling from Ghana.
Welcome, Simeon.
My experience as a teacher in my life has taught me that to use the doodle is good, but it has a limit.
Okay.
And if you don't use at all, it is worse if you don't use at all. The Bible says if you spare the rest, you spare the church. And God will hold every one of us parents accountable for any child damage because of our own indulgence. Because we love them too much, we don't want them to cry. No. Even the Bible says that when a child cries not, that very crying is not going to kill him or her. The parents must not love their children to the point that they don't use the cane to correct them when they are wrong. We, as a teacher, I use the cane once in a while. And anyone I flog will come back and tell me that Anya is the one that flogged him. You know, so it becomes a kind of a tool used by me to circulate all those April vices that I see in them. But I don't always love always. I'm not going to love. You have the 35 years I thought. I love my students, but I love when it is absolutely necessary. So that's it, Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, and thank you for your service. 30-something years as a teacher. Couldn't have been easy. Couldn't have been easy at all. All right, messages now, 009-030-6416. Just before we wrap up here, 009-030-6416. My friend went to pick up the son from school recently. While walking, the father decided to ease himself. While urinating, he farted, and the son immediately uttered, "Daddy, don't be stupid." Oh, son, no black. Okay, Andrew was joining. Andrew, can you imagine this? The child uttered, "Daddy, don't be stupid." My friend resorted to change him from that school.
There's only one thing. That means that particular child has heard a teacher, somebody always rebuke somebody in that manner. And so it feels like when you do something that's what you should say, not knowing what it means. So.
Don't be stupid.
I've seen a lot of that. I was in a vehicle one time where I was going to Bayelsa.
Yeah.
So there was a man that was seated, and then a woman comes in with her son, young boy.
Yeah.
The boy should be like at most maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then the boy said, and they're going to the guy and saying, "Mommy, this man is smelling. I don't want to see." Honestly.
Oh my God!
I was sitting in front, I was infuriated. I was. If you were my child, I would have flogged you by now. But there's no how, there's no excuse. Like while I was growing up, while I was listening to you downstairs from coming up, and I was trying to think in my head, was there a time I did something like I don't think I've ever won. Because my mom would have even told me, like, let's say my memory isn't serving me right. Like my mom would have said, when you were like this, there's never been one. Like I feel maybe it's by nature because I was quiet, but I know the one time I asked a question that was crazy because I love to ask questions.
Children.
So the first one I did was, where do babies come from?
Ooh,
that was my first question, like I can remember. And then another one was with math. So I would ask, every time I do the math, they say it's not correct. And then there's a formula, all of that stuff. Yeah. So I'll just look at it, and one day I got asked, like, why do you put Philip's on incorrect, one's wrong? I didn't to just be sure, like, what was happening. So the kids are.
Yes, true. Children are curious. There's a lot of inquisitiveness about them. How you manage them is very important. Andrew has shared his story. I've shared mine. 2 of the stories. The child telling him, "Mommy, I don't like this pants you're wearing." That's super embarrassing. But how are you managing them? What have you been doing in the past to correct them? Okay.
People aren't doing too much now, I must say. Let me just say, I feel like these days, with what we have, with the generation of young people who are becoming parents, it's more paparazzi than proper training. It's more,
for the glam.
It's more like I'm a mother, I have a child, I'm a especially with the ladies. No offense, though, because you feel like before you see father go and do photo shoot with, it's rare. Especially with, I'm serious. Especially with the ladies. Like I look at the young ladies growing now, and then you're thinking like they would have kids, and like what's really interesting for them most is the photo shoots, the birthdays coming, my son dressed good, like those things cover most of the times. That's what you see. It's great. It's against what they did to you while you were growing up.
Well, we've heard from Andrew and from all of our listeners this morning. Parents in Port Harcourt, maybe pay a little more attention to your nosy children. My name is Jude. Do have yourself a wonderful day. News coming up, and then after that, the sunny side.